Hello, and welcome back to English with Suma. Welcome to day 6 of our English shadowing challenge. Today, we are going to talk about something very important. Confidence. Many people want to speak English fluently. They learn grammar. They learn new vocabulary. They watch English videos. They read English books. They even practice every day. But when it is time to actually speak English, they become nervous. They think too much. They worry about making mistakes. They worry about what other people will think. And sometimes, they stop speaking completely. If you feel this way, don't worry. You are not alone. Many English learners feel exactly the same. Today, we are going to practice English while talking about how to become more confident. So put on your headphones. Listen carefully. Repeat after me. And most importantly, enjoy the practice. Let's begin. Confidence does not come before practice. Confidence comes from practice. You don't have to be perfect to speak English. You just have to be willing to speak. Every time you speak English, you are practicing. Every mistake teaches you something. Every conversation makes you a little stronger. So don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are a normal part of learning. Think about a child learning to walk. The child falls many times. But the child doesn't say, "I am terrible at walking." The child simply gets up and tries again. We should learn English in the same way. We should try. We should make mistakes. We should learn. And then we should try again. Don't wait until your English is perfect. Start speaking with the English you already know. You don't need difficult words. You don't need complicated sentences. Simple English is enough. For example, you can say, "I am learning English. I want to improve my speaking. I practice English every day. I am becoming more confident." These sentences are simple, but they are powerful. When you repeat simple sentences every day, speaking becomes easier. The next step is to stop translating every sentence in your head. Many learners think in their native language first. Then they translate the sentence into English. This takes time. It can make speaking difficult. Instead, start thinking in simple English. Look around your room. Say what you see. This is my table. This is my phone. My laptop is on the table. I am sitting in my room. I am practicing English. These small sentences help your brain become comfortable with English. You don't need to think about grammar all the time. Just start using the language. Another important thing is self-talk. Self-talk is one of the easiest ways to practice speaking English when you are alone. You can talk to yourself while doing your daily activities. When you wake up, say, "Good morning. Today is going to be a good day. I have many things to do today. I will finish my work. I will practice English." When you are making breakfast, you can say, "I am making breakfast. I need some vegetables. I am going to eat breakfast soon." When you are cleaning your room, you can say, "I am cleaning my room. It looks much better now. I need to organize these things." These sentences may look very simple, but simple practice creates strong habits. The more you speak, the more comfortable you become. Another powerful method is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to English and repeating what you hear. You don't have to understand every single word immediately. First, listen, then repeat. Try to copy the pronunciation. Try to copy the rhythm. Try to copy the way the speaker connects words. Don't worry if your voice doesn't sound exactly like the speaker. Your goal is to become more comfortable speaking English. Let's practice together. Listen to me, then repeat. I am learning English every day. I am becoming more confident. I am not afraid of mistakes. I can speak English. I can improve my English. I will keep practicing. I will not give up. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Very good. Let's continue. One of the biggest confidence killers is comparing yourself with other people. You may listen to someone who speaks English very fluently. You may think, "Why can't I speak like that?" But remember something. You are listening to their result. You are not seeing all the practice behind it. Maybe they have been speaking English for many years. Maybe they practiced every day. Maybe they made thousands of mistakes before becoming fluent. So don't compare your beginning with someone else's progress. Compare yourself with your past self. Ask yourself, "Am I better than I was last month? Can I understand more English than before? Can I speak a little more confidently?" If the answer is yes, you are making progress. Progress is progress. Even small progress matters. Maybe today you can speak for 2 minutes. Next month, you may be able to speak for 10 minutes. That is improvement. Don't underestimate small steps. Small steps become big changes when you repeat them every day. Another important habit is reading aloud. Choose a simple English article, story, or paragraph. Read it slowly, then read it again. The second time, try to speak more naturally. Don't rush. Focus on pronunciation. Focus on clear words. Focus on your voice. You can also record yourself. At first, listening to your own voice may feel strange. That's completely normal, but recording yourself can help you notice your mistakes. You may notice that you speak too quickly. You may notice that you don't pronounce certain sounds clearly. You may notice that you use the same words again and again. That's useful information. Don't criticize yourself. Use the recording as a tool for improvement. Another important habit is learning useful phrases. Instead of memorizing hundreds of random words, learn phrases that you can actually use. For example, let me think about that. Could you please repeat that? That's a good question. I completely agree. I don't think so. In my opinion. Actually, I have a different idea. Could you explain that again? These phrases are useful in real conversations. When you know useful phrases, you don't have to create every sentence from zero. You can use the phrases naturally. Let's practice some of them. Let me think about that. Could you please repeat that? That's a good question. In my opinion, practice is very important. Actually, I have a different idea. Could you explain that again? Excellent. Now let's talk about fear. Many people are afraid of speaking because they are afraid of being judged. They think, what if I make a grammar mistake? What if someone laughs at me? What if I forget a word? What if I don't know the answer? These thoughts can stop you from speaking. But ask yourself one simple question. What happens if I make a mistake? Usually, nothing serious happens. You make a mistake. Someone corrects you. You learn. And you continue. That's all. A mistake does not define your English ability. A mistake is simply information. It tells you what you need to improve. So instead of saying, I made a mistake, so my English is bad, say, I made a mistake, so now I know what to practice. Change your thinking. Change your confidence. Change your approach. You don't need permission to speak English. You can start today. You can start with 1 sentence. Then 2 sentences. Then 5 sentences. Then 1 minute. Then 5 minutes. Slowly, speaking becomes easier. Consistency is more important than perfection. You don't need to practice for 5 hours every day. Even 15 or 20 minutes of focused practice can help. The important thing is to practice regularly. Don't practice only when you feel motivated. Create a routine. Maybe you practice English every morning. Maybe you practice in the evening. Maybe you practice while walking. Maybe you practice while doing household work. Find a time that works for you. Then make English a part of your daily life. Let's practice some confidence-building sentences together. I am proud of my progress. I am learning something new every day. I am becoming better at English. I am comfortable making mistakes. I learn from my mistakes. I am not afraid to speak. I can express my ideas. I can communicate clearly. My English is improving. I believe in myself. I will keep practicing. I will keep learning. I will keep speaking. Very good. Now let's imagine a real conversation. Someone asks you, how are you today? You don't need to give a complicated answer. You can simply say, I'm doing well, thank you. Or, I'm good. I'm having a busy day. Or, I'm feeling great today. If someone asks, what do? You can say, I am currently learning new skills. Or, I am preparing for job opportunities. Or, I am working on improving my English. Simple answers are completely fine. If someone asks, what did you do yesterday? You can say, yesterday, I stayed at home and practiced English. Or, I went for a walk and completed some work. Again, simple English is enough. Your goal is communication. Your goal is not to impress everyone with difficult vocabulary. Clear English is better than complicated English. Let's practice one more time. I don't need difficult words. I need clear words. I don't need perfect grammar. I need regular practice. I don't need to speak like a native speaker. I need to speak with confidence. I don't need to be perfect. I need to keep improving. Excellent. Remember this. Confidence is not something you suddenly wake up with. Confidence is built slowly. You build confidence every time you speak. You build confidence every time you face your fear. You build confidence every time you make a mistake and continue. You build confidence every time you practice even when you don't feel motivated. So don't wait for confidence. Practice first. Confidence will follow. If you are shy, start by speaking alone. If you are nervous, start with short sentences. If you don't know many words, use simple words. If you make mistakes, learn from them. If you forget a word, use another word. If you don't understand someone, ask them to repeat. There is always a way to continue the conversation. You don't have to stop because you don't know one word. Communication is about expressing your meaning. Use the words you know. Keep going. And don't be afraid to pause. Taking a short pause is completely normal. You can say, let me think. Just a moment. How can I explain this? These phrases give you time to think. You don't need to speak very fast. Speaking slowly and clearly is often better. Take your time, breathe, relax, speak. Let's do a final confidence practice. Repeat after me. I can speak English. I am improving every day. I am becoming more confident. I am not afraid of mistakes. I learn from every mistake. I will speak even when I feel nervous. I will practice every day. I will not compare myself with others. I will focus on my own progress. I believe in myself. I trust the process. I will keep going. I will become a better English speaker. I can do this. Yes, you can. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Keep believing in yourself. Your English journey is not a race. Everyone learns at a different speed. What matters is that you continue. One day, you will look back and realize how much you have improved. The sentences that feel difficult today may become easy tomorrow. The words you struggle to pronounce today may become natural with practice. The conversations that make you nervous today may become comfortable in the future. So keep going. Your future self will thank you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this shadowing practice, please like this video and share it with someone who is learning English. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to English with Suma for more English speaking and shadowing practice. Keep practicing every day. Keep speaking with confidence. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. I'll see you in day 7. Bye, and keep speaking English. If you enjoyed this shadowing practice, please like this video and share it with someone who is learning English. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to English with Suma and join me for more English speaking and shadowing practice. Keep practicing every day, speak with confidence, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, and keep speaking English.